You can hear the jet skis roaring in the bay just a few miles north of where we sit at Lambeau Field. Just a beautiful late summer day in Wisconsin. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Minnesota Vikings and the Green Bay Packers. The children will grow, and it's the final weekend of summer, but we've got the NFL, and we're underway on EA Sports. Fairly short kick, taking it to 14 here. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
Victory 90, block 11!
In your face.
A carry for Devontae Freeman, who missed most of last season. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
I got shoot this side, shoot this side. We got three. Keep it skinny. 180. Hey, let's go.
55, 55. It's our time. It's our time.
Play action now. Rivers. He gets it into the hands of Larry Fitzgerald. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 17 yards, first down, Vikings.
Hey, wahoo!
Check 55 to Mike. Know your job.
Mike, 55. Check 55.
Rivers now to throw on first down. And he finds Fitzgerald. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 13 yards as the Vikings pick up the first down.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there was a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
Hey, downtown!
Play fake, Rivers. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. From his linebacker spot, Vontaze Burfict with a sack.
Third and long.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game.
Hey, Charlie!
Working out of the gun, Rivers. He'll let this go for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on fourth.
Y'all playing the wrong football. Go Mike 50.
Now Rivers on fourth down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Vontaze Burfict. And this crowd loves it as their guys hold on the opening drive. So good field position for the Packers as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 46. Rodgers going to throw. And oh, look at that, a diving catch. 17 yards on the play there as the Packers have the first down as well. Go get it, and he got it. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Keep it up, defense. Keep it up, guys.
They'll run for the first time with Johnson. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That burst good for 20 and a first down. Well, no slow start here. A couple nice chunk plays back-to-back.
I love the momentum that they're showing here early because they did it both ways, right? Threw the ball on first down for a nice chunk of yardage. Came right back and ran the ball. Looks like they got the defense set back on their heels. Let's see if they can keep this moving.
Into the red zone. It's Rodgers. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. A 16-yard touchdown as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a second one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdown scored or yardage? What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of goals. They all have those types of thoughts. And then they just have to see how the season unfolds if they can stay with it.
Unfolding so far so good for him. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Fairly short kick, taken at the 14 here. It's a foot race. The 20, 10. Touchdown, Vikings. He goes 86 yards on the kick return as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Such an electric play, so much fun to watch, and you need all 11 guys in sync for that to be successful, don't you?
Without a doubt. That's teamwork to be able to put it all together, but that play is really probably the most exciting 10 seconds in football.
Each team's had it, each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Rodgers will break the huddle and bring the pack up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll go with their leading rusher from a season ago. This is Aaron Jones. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Well, you know a coach said that, right?
Yeah.
Not an actual player. Not a chance at all. Way easier said than done.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. From the gun, it's Rodgers. Going right side here, and that's complete. Past the 20, and he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. 2 touchdown passes now here in this first quarter for Aaron Rodgers. And the Packers have taken the lead. Heck of a start to his season. He had 2 touchdowns in the opener last week, another one here in week 2.
Well, I don't want to call him a touchdown machine this early, but sometimes you get locked in, and you feel good about things. You get into that zone, and those touchdowns come in bunches. He may be off to that kind of a start.
It's like he was shot out of a cannon. I would imagine success this early, great momentum going forward for the rest of the year.
He keeps this up, they'll soon be chanting MVP anytime he touches the ball.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their own 43. They run. Cook. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on 2nd down. Now a give running right, it's Cook. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. They go play action here on first down. He'll let this go end zone for Green. And this is going to be intercepted. A.J. Boye with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball. And I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. And he'll be upended after a gain of 5, up to the 25-yard line.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25. Play action. Now it's Rodgers. And Rodgers is going to go down. He's sacked. Lawrence Guy just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. Rodgers now, after the sack, he'll lead the pack up on 3rd and long.
Big stop, let's go.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. He's going to sling this deep down. He's got him in, complete. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Aaron Rodgers, 3 first-half touchdown passes. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further. When they drew that up, I don't think they envisioned it ending in a house call, but he got it and took it all the way home.
Really impressive run after the catch, wasn't it? That was really special by him. But let's face it, in today's NFL, those tight ends are often former wide receivers or maybe even sometimes bigger running backs. They just put them in a position to get a great matchup and make plays like that.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. Good starting field position for the Vikings as they have it 1st and 10 at their own 43. Cook. And this will be taken across midfield and into Green Bay territory. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
I remember the first time I saw Dalvin Cook play in college. I was watching him on TV. Called a scouting friend of mine and said, "Who is this guy? He's special." And he said, "Dude, you're watching a home run hitter on the field."
Yeah, he was special in Tallahassee. Left Florida State their all-time leader in rushing yards and touchdowns. On 2nd down, it's Cook, and he'll get it down here to the 43. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Under 10.
First down, here's the run with Cook. Cook with a first down and much more. And he'll be taken down at the 26. It's a gain of 16, and the Vikings have the first down as well. They'll run on first down. It's Cook. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. A reminder coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in his second week of the regular season. Going for it all. And it's knocked away and incomplete. He was looking for Brashad Perriman, and it's third down. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. Throwing Rivers. Completes it to Fitzgerald. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers 16.
First down, Minnesota.
From the red zone now, Rivers. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Antonio Brown, the intended receiver. That'll bring up second down.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
To throw once more on second and 10. Rivers, he's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown. A.J. Green, his first touchdown of the new season as his guys are back within a single score. The PAT good. It would draw him closer, but hold on just a second. A flag is down on the field, so they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line.
Let's go.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a...
Looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Coleman. They were looking for Johnson that time. Well, he's certainly not been afraid to take some chances downfield. Now, look, it's paid off for him a couple of times. That time, not so fortunate.
And that's where I want to start, what you said. It's paid off a couple of times. So his aggressiveness has been good for his offense for the most part. So he throws an interception there. No one likes that, but I would not rein him back in. The return on investment thus
nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long. On the carry, it's Cook. It's a gain of 4, but they're still looking up here at a tough 3rd and 11. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. Now let's see, the Packers defensively 6 DBs, so a dime look on 3rd.
could play coverage or bring pressure.
I got you, boy. I got you, boy.
From the gun, Rivers. This one complete to Devontae Freeman. And they'll get him down at about the 37, well short of the first. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. Rivers is going to stay out there. They're going to try for this thing on 4th down.
Bravo. 50. Watch twist.
They're indeed going for it. It's Rivers. And he's got Fitzgerald. The Vikings going to use their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. Rivers now 6 of 10 in this first half. He's got his guys a first down here. Off the play fake here, Rivers. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. Larry Fitzgerald was the intended target, and that'll bring up second down.
You've always been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they've thrown it to him?
Yes, he had caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away.
Well, they finally made an adjustment there. We'll see if they can build on that stop. Throwing again. Rivers on 2nd and 10. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. You got a young quarterback. Maybe that's just an example of a growing pain for him.
I think you're right about that, because when the game starts to move fast and it moves quickly on him, a lot of times they fall back on what they know best, their arm. He's slinging it on this one. Had a wide open target, but didn't have the proper footwork to increase his accuracy.
Now Rivers. He's going to air it out deep for Green. Is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. A.J. Boye with a pick. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 4-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And the ball backed way up. So thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it. And we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Three yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
No gain on this defense, no gain.
Throwing is Rodgers. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left. Johnson the intended target, and it's 3rd down.
3rd down and 7.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. This time they stay on the ground, and they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. So we've come to halftime in a 5-point game. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. So it's the Packers set to receive the kick. They've got the lead as well as we are underway in the 3rd quarter. That'll be taken in the end zone. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line.
At their own 32-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They have the lead now. They'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt.
And Rodgers is going to go down. He's sacked. It's Christian Covington who notches the sack there. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it. But it's really, really difficult. You're talking about some terrific athletes who are trying to put him on the ground.
26. Mine's 59. 150. Big series right here.
On play action, now Rodgers. And he fires one that's intercepted. It's the Pro Bowler Luke Kuechly that picks it. And they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
From just shy of midfield, Rivers. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked up by Jonathan Jones.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
They'll try to get the offense going with Johnson. And he's able to get this across the 10 before being taken down. It's a gain of 12, and the Packers have the first.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
They stay on the ground on first with Johnson. And he'll take this one only up to about his 13-yard line. Ryan Kerrigan in on the tackle. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. They fake the give. Now Rodgers. Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. Christian Covington able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
And indeed, that's what they'll do as they run it here. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down.